Something feels wrong at Heartland. The calm that usually fills the ranch is gone, replaced by a strange tension that no one wants to talk about. Amy feels it in her heart. The horses sense it too. Every look, every silence, every whisper around her feels like a piece of a puzzle that doesn't fit. In episode 5, titled Suspicious Minds, secrets begin to rise from the shadows. And trust, the one thing that's always held the family together, starts to fall apart. The sun rises slowly over Heartland Ranch, painting the sky in soft orange and gold. The horses move quietly in the paddock, their breath visible in the cool morning air. It looks peaceful, but the peace doesn't last long. Amy walks out of the barn, wiping her hands on her jeans, her mind far away. Something has been bothering her since last night. Something she can't explain. The events of the last episode still weigh on her. The tension between Lou and Tim hasn't fully settled, and Jack has been unusually quiet. Amy senses that everyone is carrying their own worries, but no one wants to speak up. She looks around the ranch, the place that's supposed to feel like home, and for the first time in a long while it feels uneasy. As she walks toward Spartan's stall, she notices the horse pacing nervously, ears pinned back. Amy frowns. Spartan isn't usually like this. She gently places a hand on his neck, whispering softly, trying to calm him. "What's wrong, boy?" she says under her breath. His muscles are tense. It's as if he's feeling something she can't see. Amy steps outside again, glancing toward the fields. In the distance, she sees a pickup truck parked near the edge of the property. It's not one she recognizes. The engine is off, but the truck hasn't moved in hours. A flicker of unease crosses her face. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just someone lost. But deep down, Amy knows Heartland too well to ignore her instincts. Later that morning, Lou walks out from the house, talking quickly on her phone, clearly upset about something. Amy wants to ask her what's wrong, but Lou brushes past with a quick, "Can we talk later?" It's not like Lou to be so short, but Amy lets it go, for now. She returns to the barn, lost in thought. Inside, she finds Jack working with a new horse. His calmness always brings her comfort, but today even Jack seems distracted. He doesn't look her in the eye as much. When she asks him if everything's okay, he gives his usual answer. Just a busy morning. But Amy knows that tone. It's the tone he uses when he's hiding something to protect her. The camera lingers on Amy's face, quiet, thoughtful, uncertain. The light fades slowly, symbolizing how something unseen is casting a shadow over the ranch. By evening, dark clouds gather in the sky. The wind grows stronger, pushing through the trees, carrying the smell of rain. Amy stands by the fence, looking toward that same truck from before, and it's still there. Her heart beats faster. The headlights flicker on for just a second, then turn off. Something isn't right, and Amy knows that's suspicious. Minds isn't just the title of this episode. It's the feeling that's starting to take hold of everyone at Heartland. As the rain begins to fall, Amy turns away and whispers, "I need to find out what's really going on here." Her voice trembles slightly, not from fear but from determination. Because at Heartland, secrets never stay buried for long. The camera slowly fades to black, leaving the sound of rain and a soft, haunting melody in the background. A quiet promise that the calm before the storm is officially over. The next morning begins with a strange stillness. The storm has passed, but the air around Heartland feels heavy, like it's holding its breath. Amy wakes early, unable to sleep. She lies in bed, staring at the ceiling, her mind replaying last night's moment over and over. The truck, the flickering headlights, the feeling that someone was watching. She tries to shake it off as her imagination, but deep down she knows better. Her instincts have never lied to her before. As she gets dressed and steps out into the yard, everything looks normal. Jack is already up, feeding the horses, and Lou is rushing off to another meeting. But something about their behavior feels different. They're both avoiding eye contact. Amy senses they know something she doesn't. That thought alone sends a chill down her spine. When she approaches Jack, he greets her with a tired smile. "Morning, Amy," he says, his voice calm as always. But Amy notices the faint tremor in his hands as he pours grain into the bucket. "Jack," she asks softly, "do you know who that truck belongs to?" "The one parked out by the west fence." Jack freezes for a moment, then looks away. "Probably just someone from town. Maybe they took a wrong turn," he replies, trying to sound casual. But Amy can tell he's forcing it. Jack has been like a second father to her for years, She knows every expression, every tone in his voice. And this one isn't honesty. It's protection. Later that day, Amy tries to focus on her work with the horses, but she can't shake the unease building inside her. Even the animals are restless. Spartan keeps pacing in his stall, snorting, his eyes darting toward the open doors as if expecting someone to walk in. When she leads him out to the paddock, he hesitates, pulling slightly at the lead rope. Amy frowns, stroking his neck gently. "It's okay, boy. You're safe," she whispers. But the truth is, she's not sure she believes it herself. Lou comes back to the ranch in the afternoon, her expression tense. Amy tries again to talk to her, asking if everything's all right. Lou forces a smile and says, "Just some business stuff. Nothing you need to worry about." But as she turns away, Amy notices her sister's hands shaking as she unlocks the door. Lou never hides her emotions well, and right now she looks scared. Not worried, scared. The tension between the sisters grows as the day goes on. Amy's questions keep hitting walls, and Lou keeps finding excuses to avoid her. Finally, Amy decides to stop asking and start watching. That evening, while everyone's inside, she takes a quiet walk around the property, flashlight in hand. The night is cool, the sound of crickets echoing softly. Her boots crunch against the dirt as she makes her way toward the west fence, where she saw the truck before. But when she gets there, it's gone. The space where it had been parked is empty, only tire tracks left in the mud. She kneels down, running her fingers along the marks, noticing something odd. Fresh prints. Not car tires this time, but boots. Heavy ones leading toward the trees. Amy straightens slowly, her flashlight beam following the tracks until they disappear into the darkness. Someone's been here. Someone close enough to watch the ranch, maybe even to listen. Her stomach tightens. She turns back toward the barn, moving quickly, her heart pounding. Inside, she finds Jack still awake, sitting by the fire with a cup of coffee. His face softens when he sees her, but she can tell he's worried. "You shouldn't be out there alone at night," he says quietly. "Then tell me what's going on," Amy replies. Her voice is calm but firm. "Because I know you're hiding something. Lou too. And I deserve to know the truth." Jack sighs heavily, looking down into his mug. "Sometimes, Amy," he says slowly, "the truth doesn't help. Sometimes it just makes things worse." His words hang in the air like smoke, vague, painful, and impossible to ignore. Amy feels the weight of his warning, but it only fuels her determination. She's tired of being kept in the dark. Tired of pretending everything's fine when it isn't. That night, as she sits in the barn with Spartan, she pulls out an old photo of Ty. The picture is worn from years of being held, but it still brings her comfort. "You'd know what to do," she whispers. "You always did." The wind howls outside, rattling the barn doors. Amy looks up, startled. The horses shift uneasily in their stalls, ears twitching. She walks to the door, opens it slowly, and peers out into the night. The yard is empty, the trees sway under the moonlight. But then she hears it, faint footsteps, somewhere near the fence. She freezes, her heart racing. "Who's there?" She calls out. No answer, only silence. After a long moment, she closes the door and locks it, her breathing quick and uneven. She knows now this isn't her imagination. Someone's been near Heartland, watching, waiting. And whoever they are, Amy is sure they're connected to whatever secret the family is trying to keep from her. She looks at Ty's photo one last time, then sets it down gently. "I'll find the truth," she murmurs, "no matter what it costs." The camera pans out slowly, the barn dimly lit, the shadows deepening, Amy standing alone with her fear and determination. The sound of the wind fades, replaced by a low, haunting melody that signals one thing. The mystery is just beginning, and Amy is about to uncover more than she ever expected.